AB Haunts, and today I'm going to be telling you guys all about how much I love Six Flags Great Adventure Fright Fest 2022. We're going to do the pros and the cons and the goods and the bads. So far, I've been there 2 times, and I love every single thing about it. The scare actors are amazing, the shows are amazing, and we're going to get all into that. But first things first, if you guys want to hear about the kids stuff that they do during Kids Food Fest, there will be a separate video on that, probably coming out on Halloween Day, because I'm going to be doing that stuff on October 30th. Anyways, let's get into Six Flags Great Adventure Fright Fest. But first things before that, if you guys like the content, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by Halloween Day. Only 3 more away in a week and a half. I think that we can do it with the amazing people that I have watching my videos. If you guys want to come to an event at Great Adventure, if you guys do not like crowds, this is not the event to go to. If you like scares, it is, but not crowds. If you want to go to an event, I would recommend Holiday in the Park if you do not want crowds. There's usually not much crowd, and it's very beautiful, so much light, so much decorations, wonderful shows, and I'll be getting more into that next month when it opens. I hope to be there opening weekend. Anyways, it's time to get right into Fright Fest, because that's what we are all here for. So, for Fright Fest, they have about 5 amazing shows during the nighttime, and they have a parade that unleashes all the monsters out at 5:50 to go right to the Dead Man's Party Arena at 6 o'clock to do the Awakening on Saturdays and Sundays. Just, if you want to see that, just note that it does not happen on Friday, so you're either going to have to go on a Saturday or Sunday. And if you are scared of the scary stuff and you want to see Unleashed and Blood Drums, at 5 o'clock on Saturdays and Sundays, there's the first Blood Drum show before all the scary stuff happens. So if you want to see that show and you do not like the scary stuff, you should go to that, because all the scary stuff starts at 5:50. And at 5:15, they'll have the Unleashed show before all that stuff happens. But right after that, if you are scared of that stuff or you have little kids, I would recommend that you get out of the park, because after that, that's when all the monsters, clowns, and stuff comes out. Anyways, so Fright Fest, you'll hear me say this so many times, especially during off-season. I love it so much. My favorite time of the year to go and just get scared and scream. I love it. So, during Fright Fest, I already mentioned the shows. So, for the shows this year, you have Dead Man's Party usual, Unleashed usual, Blood Drums usual, Parade usual, Awakening usual, but we have a new show called The Freak Show, so I'll get into that first. It's probably my least favorite show, I'm going to be honest, but it might be a tie between Blood Drums and The Freak Show. Because Blood Drums and The Freak Show, it's good to see once, and then it's pretty much not worth seeing again. So far, I've seen Blood Drums twice just to get some clips for the Sparks, but The Freak Show, I don't plan on going back to it. It was fun to see once. So anyways, if you guys do not like gory things, that's not the show for you. They put weird things in their bodies like nails and needles and all that. If you guys just want to see some fun stuff, in the beginning there was some fire tricks with the person breathing fire. I forget the name of the person that does it, but yeah. Anyways, for the other things, for the other shows, Blood Drums, I don't know if I like it better than The Freak Show. I still have to figure that part out. But Blood Drums, it's your typical drum show. My favorite part is when they put some sparks up in the air with some machine thingy-majiggies on the drums. But yeah. Anyways, alright, let's get into the good shows. Let's get into the parade first. The parade pretty much happens Saturdays and Sundays at 5:50, going from Cyborg Cyberspin all the way up Main Street, and then going to the Dead Man's Party Arena. Every Saturday and Sunday during Fright Fest, that'll happen every single night at 5:50. And then right after that, you'll have your Awakening, which we'll get into soon. But for the parade, all the monsters will come out. So that's a fun thing if you do not like to be scared. If you stay in the back, they necessarily won't scare you if you stay behind people. But if you're in the front, they will scare you, chase you with their chainsaws and all that. So right after the parade, you have the Awakening show, which this year they have 2.5 songs, I guess you could say, and dances, which is cool. I love always seeing how they change it because they change it up every single year, telling a great backstory about how Dr. Fright came to Six Flags again, and then at a certain time the monsters will be released. They will arise Dr. Fright, and he will release the monsters. So it's pretty much just like a talking show and stuff, but there is some singing and dancing. Now, right after that, every single night on Friday, and then a Saturday and Sunday, you'll have your 6:15 Dead Man's Party each night. I'm not going to say all the show times, but I'm just going to say that one because right after that, you have your 6:15 Dead Man's Party show. It is my favorite show. I love Dead Man's Party. I love how they change the songs every year. I love singing, the dancing. The people that do it are amazing. That's one of the things that I'm always sad about when it's the last day, because unlike Unleashed, they actually do something like that during Holiday in the Park. They do Frost, but they do not do something like Dead Man's Party during Holiday in the Park, which is the Christmas thing. So unfortunately, they're still doing the dumb, annoying grave story thing where the people talk in between, stays a thingy-majiggy person, blah, 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 made a fail Hollywood starlight here, Virginia, Eugenia, whatever. They don't even use their real names, though. That's the thing. Give them credit for what they do because they do an amazing job at Dead Man's Party. The songs, the dances. I'm going to get more into Dead Man's Party in another video that's probably going to come out the first weekend of November. It's going to be how I like this year's Dead Man's Party versus last year's. But anyways, let's move on to my second favorite show, which is the last show during night, which is the one that also performs at 5:15. For the people that are scared of the scary stuff, they can still watch and enjoy this show. It is Unleashed. Amazing show, I love it. Acrobatics, from spin wheels to jumping rope to, I don't even know, ice skating to jumping on stuff to a whole lot of dancing and amazing stuff that Unleashed does. I love it. And I love it that they do it also during Christmas. Unlike Dead Man's Party, they do Frost during Christmas and Unleashed during Halloween. But you never know for Dead Man's Party. They could see that everybody loves Dead Man's Party and they could do it during the Christmas season, like Dead Man's Christmas Party or whatever. Anyways, yeah. So Unleashed. It is amazing how these people do. There's an act where you think that the person's just gonna die because they are over there doing stuff where they go underwater for so many seconds that I cannot even go under for, and most people can't. They're under there for about a minute. No proof there's a trick to it. Probably not, though. Or maybe, I don't know. Or they're just a trained professional. Anyways, it is crazy how they do some of this stuff. Like, I could never do any of that stuff that they do. And then you got the people that are jumping on that little pole thingy. Like, it's just so cool how people are professionals of doing this stuff when I can't even do most of that stuff. They got the dancers, of course. They're good also. And yeah, it's an amazing show, and seeing Unleashed and Dead Man's Party. They are both just so good. But if you have time, you should check out all the shows. Everything during Fright Fest, if you want to ride the rides and do Fright Fest, you would probably have to go 2 days, especially if you're doing the mazes. They're going to take you like the whole Fright Fest night to do. Okay, so I don't do the mazes when I go to Fright Fest, but I do all the scare zones. So let's talk about the scare actors and the scare zones, because they've really upped their game this year with the scare actors. Not so much the scare zones, but still. The decorating in the scare zones is phenomenal. They did so much more work than they did the last couple years of making it actually look like a theme. Like a theme of clowns, a theme of scarecrows, and a theme of demons and the dead and the Lady of the Lake. They did so good with that stuff. And the scare actors that they picked this year, they're actually scary. Sometimes, some years, you would go around and they would just stare at you. This year, it's different. They would actually scare you. Like, until they chase you, until you're out of that scare zone. Like, I love it. And props to the clown area, giving them so much chainsaws. I went there, and there was 3 chainsaw people. It was crazy. Like, I love how much they're really doing Great Adventures Park. Like, they're making it one of the best Six Flags parks that they can. The decorating in the scare zones and for, like, Kids Boo Fest and for the Oktoberfest is phenomenal. You got your pumpkins, your hay bales all over the place. They probably got over 1,000 spider webs in there. They decorated hearses, they decorated the safari trucks, and they put them all around. It is so cool. And I love it so much, and I'm going to be so sad when Fright Fest ends. I will want to say this one thing with the scare zone. I wanted to go back to 2019, before all the COVID stuff happened. You had your Carnival, you had your Demon District, and you had your Bloody Fountain. I feel like that the Bloody Fountain was so much better seen than Scarecrow Street. But I feel like the costumes for the Scarecrows are better than the costumes were for the Bloody Fountain people, zombies. But still, Carnival, I think that clowns belong in a carnival. They do not belong next to Batman the Ride and stuff. I will say the demon area I like. It's pretty nice over there, but I feel like that we should get a better one. Like next year, they should bring back the old stuff. Bloody Fountain, Carnival, they can keep the demon area over there, and they can add a new, like, nobody really needs, I'll be honest, Exile Canyon, nobody really needs that because not many people go back there. So that can go bye-bye, and we can add another better scare zone over in place of Clown Town, over there by Batman the Ride. And I feel like that they should add a Jersey Devil scare zone with a whole lot of devils over at the Jersey Devil area. I think that would be a phenomenal scare zone. I've been wanting that ever since that Jersey Devil came out last year, and I'm surprised, very surprised that they did not do that. Anyways, the scare actors this year, they are amazing and actually scary. And I'm very happy that Six Flags put in the time and effort to actually hire and pay good scare actors that don't just stand around over there and watch people go by and just wave hi. So yeah, the coffins, typical themes, where you sit in the coffin, you lay back. Now, I will talk about, I did not try any of the dining things, but I heard that they were good. So let's just talk about, they have specialty dining things like, I think that it was a Skull Orange Fanta thingy in a souvenir mug, which is really cool. I love that they're doing stuff like that. I think that there was like a special kind of Snickers funnel cake, I think that they brought that back. I know that that was their last year. But anyways, yeah, so they have that. And then they also have, I think, one more from a cooking kitchen show. Another funnel cake So I love how they're like putting stuff from like shows, from like cooking shows on the actual TV. I think that that's really cool. Anyways, the scare actors. I really love Lady of the Lake Cemetery. They do amazing in there. Exile Canyon, it's okay. I mean, when you got enough people and enough scare actors, it's good. But when there's like no people in there, the scare actors just stand around there and go into the thing. And are getting paid to do nothing. So that should go bye-byes. And they should put more scare actors in the other scare zones that more people go through. Hopefully next year. I know, I'm already looking forward to next year. So anyways, we have a whole lot of some other stuff to talk about with Six Flags. Lady of the Lake Cemetery is good, and they got Clown Town. They're doing phenomenal, and they're the clowns. District 6 doing phenomenal. Scarecrow Street doing phenomenal. Scare actors are amazing. And I also heard that people love, even though that they took away Wicked Woods, which everybody's very sad and upset about, that Wicked Woods is gone, because I heard that was people's favorites. They took that away, but people like that there's more scare actors in the mazes so that they're actually spending their money on scary things instead of there being 3 scare actors in the mazes and only like 2 in the scare zones. So they did good with that. So anyways, I think that is pretty much it with Fright Fest. Out of 10 this year, I think I'm going to give it a 7.5. The scare actors are phenomenal. Shows, always amazing. Dead Man's Party and Unleashed. I'm going to get more into Dead Man's Party in a video coming up soon where I'm actually rating that. I'm trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. Oh, yeah. Kids Boo Fest. There will be a separate thing on that. Be sure to check out the parade Fridays and Saturdays. That's fun to get the spooky mood going of Fright Fest, of course. And just a reminder to please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by Halloween Day. We only have 3 more to go. Surprising. So, yep, let's hope that we get there. We are now going into Oktoberfest in the video. And I love how they themed it. This is not really for Oktoberfest, but I love how they themed it. I've actually never tried anything from there. But if I get hungry next time I go, I might actually go there. Also, be sure to look out for some streams in the future. Probably one more at Six Flags, maybe this Saturday, or next week, Friday or Sunday. No, not the next weekend. No, not the weekend coming up, but the next one, because this is going to be coming out. I don't know. So, the Kids Boo Fest, that's going to be in a complete separate video coming out on Halloween Day. I'm going to probably record that the day before Halloween. And I'm hoping to go to the last shows of the season of some stuff like Dead Man's Party and the kids stuff. So yeah, there will be a whole separate video on that. These people are being phenomenal. The scare actors, I'm loving it. The theming is phenomenal. This year is just amazing for Fright Fest. I wish that they went back to the days before COVID where they had the other scare zones, but still, it's still great. No hate to them. They're doing an amazing job hiring the right people to scare, actual scary people. And yeah, I think that Fright Fest this year, I feel like that you should check it out. They have 2 more weekends to go. Fright Fest Power Hours. You just want the rides and the mazes, you don't want the scare zones and the shows. Fright Fest Power Hours, I might check that out. It is going on every Thursday and Wednesday the 26th this year. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about my plans for the upcoming things. If you do not want to stay for this and you just came for that, the part where we're talking about Fright Fest is now over. If you guys are leaving, thank you all so much for joining me. But now I'm going to talk about my plans for the rest of this haunt season. I plan on making like 2 more videos at Six Flags, like one during Kids Boo Fest and then one actually during Fright Fest, because I have season passes there, as you might know. And then I'm going to be going to 2 haunted hay rides. One, I believe, on the 29th, and then the other one, I think that it was November 5th, because they're actually doing the Haunted Hayride until the first weekend of November, so I'll be sure to check that out. And then I might try to go to like a Halloween thing at another theme park. I'm going to try and make it. We're going to have to see what comes up. I still have 2 more spare Halloweens to go to. I will be making it there soon, shortly. This isn't really Halloween-ish, but I might make a Raising Cane's food review video. How I liked it, because there's one that actually just opened up near here. Exciting. I've always been wanting to try Raising Cane's. And then during the Christmas season, actually, no, first Halloween, still, I'm planning on going to Fright Fest 2 or 3 more times this year to make some videos and to check out Kids Boo Fest and to check out the Hunt for Boo. I'm excited to see that because it's the first time that they're doing it, and they just added it last weekend when there's only 3 more weekends of Fright Fest left. For Christmas, I'll be checking out some Christmas tree lightings. There's actually a Halloween store that's open all year round, so I'm going to have to check that out. Holiday in the Park, live streams and stuff. Also, be sure to check out some more live streams. There's probably going to be one next Saturday, maybe, at Great Adventure. And then some more when the Christmas season starts. And maybe one more at Spirit this year, I'm thinking. And yeah, those are all my plans. There's probably going to be some more things that pop up on the channel. So be sure to stay tuned. Like, subscribe, comment. Just a reminder, I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by Halloween Day, so please subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you all so much for watching Fright Fest. If you want to check it out, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. There's also Fright Fest Power Hours every single Thursday from now, Wednesday the 26th, and Halloween Day the 31st. Thank you all so much for joining me. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.